morning, day 19, and I chose today of all days to sleep in, of course. I sort of slept in yesterday as well, but as you may remember, I sort of woke up rather abruptly. So today is the big baking day. Apart from that, I haven't got a lot on today, mostly because I wanted to clear the day I was baking komkake, because it's sort of an all-day thing. I have breaks in between while I'm making them, but as soon as I properly start to make them, it's sort of maybe sit down for 5 minutes, maybe make myself a cup of coffee. But the same thing happens every year. It feels like a daunting task, and then it turns out it wasn't a problem. So I'm not sure why I seem to think that every year, that this is a big job. I could do this earlier in December because I always throw them in the freezer anyway, and they last in the freezer. So why I have to do this last minute every year, I'm not sure. I noticed in my memories on Facebook that I have had a tendency of making them really late. But since my youngest son, we're picking him up at 11:30 p.m. Yes, that's how late his bus is here. I could just as well wait until today, so he gets some freshly made komkake when he gets here late tonight. So baking and doing the last bit of tidying up, I think. And I'll wait with vacuuming and everything until tomorrow, when we're decorating the house and decorating the tree and everything. I've started sort of envisioning where stuff is going to go. I feel like I haven't got a lot of Christmas decorations because we used to live in a tiny apartment. But I sort of like the idea of adding on year by year. That's how what I have, because I'm the sort of person that I don't like doing a haul of new Christmas decorations every year. I have decorations from when I moved away from home ages ago. And every year I sort of buy maybe one or two new things. And that's the way I like it. That's the way I grew up with. That that's a tradition in and of itself. You take out the same decorations every year, and sort of you know exactly where they're going because they're on the same place every year. So it might take longer than usual to decorate the house this year because I haven't got a clue where anything is going to go. So that's part of the fun maybe tomorrow, but it's going to take longer than usual. But I think tomorrow is going to be a really nice Christmassy day because we're decorating the tree, we're decorating the house, and we're going to the Christmas Carol concert in the church, nearing to midnight tomorrow night, because that's the last, that's sort of, I think they're calling it carols at midnight. And we're going, all the family are going, so really looking forward to that. And I'll see you later today. So I'm having a major issue with my kamkake. I couldn't find my recipe book, the one I have all my personal recipes in, and I contacted the boy's aunt, my ex's sister, to ask for their family recipe. I have used, since we got divorced, I started to have to make my own kamkake. I got the recipe from a friend of mine, and it turns out it's a totally different recipe. There's eggs in the recipe I've been using. There's no eggs in the traditional family recipe. It's made in a completely different way. I can't get it to prove properly, but I'm making them like my ex-mother-in-law makes them now. Smaller than I normally make and thinner, and hopefully I'll get it about right. But it's a smaller portion as well. So look what I found. I found my recipe book, and as you can see, this is a typical personal recipe book, and here is the recipe for kamkake. The recipe I've been using ever since I got divorced. This is the recipe I've been using. So I'm actually going to have to make kamkake twice. Both because this is a smaller portion and because I'm not 100% sure how they're going to come out. Hopefully they'll be good enough for eating before Christmas, maybe after Christmas. But I sent hubby a shopping list and I have to make kamkake again, and I think I'm going to do it on Sunday. Because tomorrow is the getting ready for Christmas day with all the decorating and everything. So I'm going to make kamkake again on Sunday. So that's what's happening here. So end of day 19, and it's been a sort of a busy day. And I think I only have the cleaning and tidying left to do, apart from a bit of more baking on Sunday. Tomorrow is all about the decorating. We might have to go a quick trip to the supermarket tomorrow as well. We'll see. They're also open on Sunday, so no need to stress about it. And Christmas doesn't start until Tuesday, so we should be okay. Late tonight we're going to pick up my youngest son, and he and I are decorating tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm going to get this uploaded now, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.